y'all one thing. I am sunburnt from the top of my head to my tail. I have never felt so uncomfortable to sit down than I do right now. The way that my clothes are touching my skin makes me want to rip it off and commit crimes. I am so brave for being in these conditions. Thank you. Nobel Peace Prize. I'll receive it later, but just know that I'm so humbled by your offer for being in these conditions and really working through this. And thank you. And there'll be no further comment about that at this time. What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Sister. I went to the beach yesterday with my friends, and it was glorious and had such a good time. Let's just say that I have to use more sunscreen than they do. So they're having a joyous good time with their glowing brown skin. I, however, look like a lobster. My whole backside is just lobster. Me just sitting down. I'm killing it. And you guys, I'm really killing it. I'm really killing it. Finished up the school year. Kids had their last day on Friday. This is wrapping up my 4th year of teaching. I'm going to my 5th, which seems wrong because that would mean that I'm like a veteran teacher, which seems wrong because I'm just a child. I'm just a baby. So how am I 5 years? This is my 5th year of teaching. Yeah, that shouldn't be allowed. That should not be allowed. Who is coming to me for for teaching advice? My kids are so crazy. I give them a worksheet to do just like, we have 45 minutes at the end, like, because they made it like an early dismissal day. These kids, I asked them a bunch of questions. How well do you know Ms. Barton? And some of them were funny. It was like, okay, what is she doing this summer? If you can remember, who's your favorite artist? Who did she just go see in concert? Some of them were, what's your favorite memory from our class? Advice that you would give to her future students, da-da-da. One of the questions I asked was, if Miss Barton got arrested, what would you just like assume that she did? The answers were like anywhere from assault of a man, specifically a man, which I found hilarious. And then there were a couple that were super wholesome. It was like, ran over a raccoon while driving, felt so guilty that she turned herself in. The other one was arson, parentheses, she is crazy. And the first two are so sweet. What made arson? That, I've been pondering about that. I've really been taking a deep dive into why they would think that. But, I think that's beautiful. That they really just, they see bigger picture. That my limits are broader than what I put on myself. And I think that's beautiful. These past couple weeks have ripped me to shreds. These seniors that I have that just graduated were my first freshmen, which is so crazy. They're adults, they can vote, they can do all these things. And I'm like, but you're 14. But what do you mean? You're 14 years old. So that's been ripping me to shreds emotionally. I feel I feel good that it's like a new, era coming in. It's shifting how I perceive myself and how I perceive them. And I no longer have this like I'm so close in age to them, but I with my first babies, they were like, I was brand new. Like, we kind of grew up together, which is really sweet. But it's cool that these students that I have now, I have while I'm I've had my footing under me almost. Like, they didn't, if I'm growing and it's in really nuanced ways, which is really beautiful. Instead of us just all figuring it out together, I feel like it's more established. Does that make sense? Which is, I'm really excited for. But also I just feel like there's a new season of transition that's coming up. And I don't know what that looks like. But I feel so much more empowered recently in what I'm doing. I feel like all the things that I have in that, these platforms and these, my friends and my family, I feel the gifts that I have, I feel so much more empowered in them. And to use them and to want to use them well and to fully grasp that every person who likes a video of mine was touched by what I've done in some way. Whether it's me being stupid and dancing like an idiot in front of a camera and just being joyful in that way, or hey, bro, you've really inspired me to pursue music education, or you inspired me to try something new. And even if they don't say it to me, I feel more I feel like I've just like unlocked the gravity of what how God has blessed me, and how all these things, all the things that are functioning well in my life and things that are growing, I feel like I'm really embracing that, and instead of just like letting it happen to me, or even like chasing after it in a way that's like unhealthy. I just feel so unlocked. I feel like I'm really taking in all the things that are just blessings that maybe I didn't fully understand before, or that I didn't fully appreciate before. And I think that that's beautiful, and I think that's beautiful, but I think that can be so scary when I feel like I have my footing under me, and also that I feel like a big transition coming on that I don't know what that looks like. I've kind of sensed this unearthing, this like kind of like I'm floating a little bit, like I'm grounded in all the things that I've been blessed with, and all these different things that are going right, and also I just feel like there's something big that I need to be attuned to, and I think that can be scary. I mean, I'm 25. I think that can be a scary thing that as adults, as young adults, we start to, well, I'm more of like a mid-adult. I'm like a toddler adult now. That's kind of cool. Watch out, world. I'm toddling my way through. But I think that could be super cool. But to anticipate that that change is coming. But I hope that I and anybody else who's watching this can rest in that it's okay, that things changing is good, and doors closing are so good. They're so good. It feels so scary or really disheartening when, you know, you want something so bad, and like that door just like shuts in your face so quick, and it feels like, well, dang, like I worked so hard for that thing, or I liked this person, I really thought that was gonna work out, or, you know, this friendship or that and the third. Closed doors to me are I love a closed door. Me and closed doors, we go way back. Honestly, I would rather, especially when it comes to like people and like relationships, I would so much rather you break my heart, cheat, like do something crazy, because at least it's like, okay, that's obviously not for me. Someone not choosing me is obviously not for me. Or this job not working out. Okay, it's obvious it's not for me. It's like those little nuanced things that are less obvious, that are more, I fully have to trust the process, that make you go, okay, like, no, that person was really good. It was just like they're not for you. Okay, what does that mean? Or, oh no, that job is really awesome. It's just not for you. Okay, or this specific thing, it's great. It's just not for you. Those things can be so disheartening, especially when you're in your 20s, you're figuring it out. But what's beautiful is that there's nothing to figure out. Any room that you step into is a room that you're meant to be in. And that can be scary. It can be anxiety inducing, because it's what am I doing here? Or it can be none of these people are my kind of people. But maybe you're there to reach those people who aren't like you, and to learn from people who aren't like you, or to just bring light into whatever room that you're walking into. And I think if I'm not careful, I could walk into a room and get so discouraged that I forget to shine, and that I forget who I am and who I was created to be, and that I belong in any room that I walk into. I belong because I have something to offer and I have something to bring. And not in a way that's like the light that I have is brighter than this person's, or the things I have to offer are better or greater than whoever. But just resting in the fact that I have something to say, and my presence alone is necessary and okay. And even if I say nothing, I can bring a light and a joy to the situation that wasn't there before I got here. I can bring clarity to a situation that wasn't here before I got here. I can bring a joyful noise or music to a situation that wasn't there before I got there. And when you're in your 20s, it can feel like there's so many options and so many things are happening around me and so many lives are getting figured out. But I haven't figured out anything. I haven't figured out my life. But there is nothing to figure out. I feel like I've been ripped apart from the inside out the past couple weeks, just like dying to the ideas of who I thought I was and things that I thought I had to do in order to be valuable, and the productivity that I thought I had to keep up with in order to reach some kind of flow state, reach some kind of avoidance of silence, avoidance of maybe avoidance of self. That as long as I'm useful, as long as I'm creative, as long as I'm productive, as long as I'm doing things for others, as long as I'm busy, then I won't have to I'm mistaking that for growth, and I'm mistaking that for goodness. But God said it was good even on the seventh day when he rested. And I don't think I know what that looks like. I don't think I know what it is to mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically rest. Even if I'm physically rested, up here just goes and goes and goes. And, again, don't diagnose. Nobody diagnose me. I already know what's going on. We've been new. What's going on up here? But how can I, what is there to really figure out? I feel so overwhelmingly good, but also so overwhelmingly undone there's so much good in my life that I don't even know what to do with it. And while there's things that obviously are challenging, there's things that are kind of sifting the soil and, just challenging me from the inside out. I think that whatever it is, it's just going to be good. And it's just going to be okay. And I think that's something that I wish I had settled in and rested in earlier in my 20s. And maybe in high school as well. That would have been really nice. Keep reaching out. Keep asking questions. If you have something you want me to talk about, I'd love to chat about it. Like, subscribe, do all the things. But if this is something you can relate to anyway, I'd love to hear about it. Bye, y'all.